ओम शांति। मैं माननीय सदस्यगण प्लीज मैं एक आग्रह करना चाहता हूं, आप सब संसद के वरिष्ठ सदस्य हैं। मेरा आज आग्रह निवेदन है कि निधन संबंधी जब उल्लेख करूं तो कोई सदस्य आपस में चर्चा न करें। मुझे आज भी अच्छा नहीं लगा और ये अच्छी परंपरा नहीं है। प्रश्नकाल क्वेश्चन नंबर 361 श्री N.K. प्रेमचंद्रन।
सर, क्वेश्चन नंबर 361।
Sir, statement is laid on the table of the House, sir.
Sir, can I? Sir, my first supplementary is the right of consumers in e-commerce are infringed for various reasons, such as unfair contract terms that favors the sellers and waive the consumer rights, and vulnerability to payment fraud and cyber attacks, and exploitation through non-disclosure of the exact quality of products. Sir, consumers are also faced time-consuming return and refund processes, misleading advertisements through false images or product descriptions, a high risk of data breaches, theft of personal information, and unauthorized use of consumer data. Additionally, there is often a lack of clear information regarding the identity of sellers. The identity of sellers is the main problem. Unfortunately, it is not being disclosed. Even in any platform, it is not being disclosed. So my specific definite question to the Honorable Minister is whether the government proposes to initiate action, stringent action, to strengthen the regulations, establishment efficient mechanisms, and appoint grievance redressal cells to resolve these issues within a particular or within a stipulated time frame, and whether it proposes to conduct periodic inspections to ensure product authenticity, adherence to the standards, and transparency in information regarding the product quality and the seller identity. Thank you, sir.
Sir, N.K. Premchandran ji is the most knowledgeable and commands the respect from all sections of the House because of his regularity and technical know-how, technical knowledge about the overall House proceedings. He has raised a very valid question, but I would like to tell, but after replacement of the Consumer Protection Act 1986 by Consumer Protection Act 2019, बहुत एग्जॉस्टिव प्रोविजंस इसमें हमने रखा है सर। एक तो प्री लिटिगेशन स्टेज पर ही कंज्यूमर हेल्पलाइन हमने शुरू कर दिया है। कंज्यूमर हेल्पलाइन के 17 लैंग्वेजेस में कंप्लेंट कर सकते हैं। उसके साथ ही साथ कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन अथॉरिटी, सेंट्रल कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन अथॉरिटी क्लास एक्शन के लिए जो भी उन्होंने विषय उठाया है, उसके लिए जो प्रिवेंटिव मेजर्स भी हमने लिया है। एक तो हमने डार्क पैटर्न्स, जो जैसे उन्होंने कहा ई कॉमर्स वाले जो भी इसमें कंट्री ऑफ ओरिजिन के बारे में भी उन्होंने कहा, तो इसमें भी थोड़ा कुछ इशू है मैन्युफैक्चरर्स का, बट इन स्पाइट ऑफ दैट हमने अभी फॉर स्पेशली फॉर द कंज्यूमर आइटम्स वी हैव ऑलरेडी डन दैट। एंड डार्क पैटर्न 13 prominent dark patterns have been declared, which are the dark pattern. For example, जैसे उन्होंने कहा फॉल्स अर्जेंसी और डाटा जो वो एक बार देते हैं उसको मिसयूज करना, कन्फर्म शेमिंग है, ऐसे बहुत है, सास बिलिंग है, और सब्सक्रिप्शन ट्रैप में जो लोगों को फंसाते हैं उसमें है। और कंज्यूमर इस CCPA में टोटली अभी तक हमने 477 नोटिसेस दिए हैं, एक्शंस लिए हैं और रिफंड भी करवाया है। उसके साथ ही साथ जो
पूरा
लास्ट कंज्यूमर हेल्पलाइन में ग्रीवेंसेस एड्रेसल के लिए एक ऑफिसर के रखना पड़ेगा एंड even 48 hours he has to acknowledge the complaint and try to resolve it. There are so many measures. I have given answers in detail, sir.
Thank you, sir.
माननीय
Sir,
सदस्य
Consumer Protection Act of 1986, I think it requires drastic amendments in tune with the time or in tune with the new developments in the IT sector in particular. So the second part of my, second supplementary question, two parts. Part A of the question is whether the government proposes to make it mandatory for sellers to provide an acknowledgement and registration number along with the time of the complaint via SMS for complaints registered through toll-free numbers, and to ensure adequate infrastructure and staffing to limit maximum waiting times and enable timely handling of complaints. B part of my second supplementary, sir, is there are a lot of coaching centers in which these fraudulent activities are going on. So my question, B part of the second supplementary is, with the increasing concerns about the misleading advertisement, particularly with regard to the exaggerated success claims by coaching institutes, what steps has the government taken to regulate such practices and protect the students from unfair trade practices in the coaching sectors? Thank you very much.
Sir, many notices have been issued to the these coaching classes, especially as far as overall, if I can tell what has been done, appointment of grievances officers for the grievances redressal and ensure the grievances officer acknowledges the receipt of any consumer complaint within 48 hours and addresses the complaint within 1 month. It is a mandatory from the date of the receipt of complaint. Ensure the advertisements for marketing of the goods or services are consistent with the actual characteristics. Many such notices have given for the, maybe for greenwashing or for the coaching classes, where one student actually, Ashwini Vaishnavji is also here. He is one of the topper in the civil services. Many such toppers photo used for the many coaching institutes, and we have issued notices and we have penalized them, and whatever the penalty we are imposing, we are publishing it. Because of that publicity, their reputation is coming under the question mark. That's why it has, relatively it has come under control, but we are continuously monitoring it, and we have repeatedly giving the notice, and also penalty has been levied on every coaching classes where they have done such a misleading advertisement.
श्री नरेश मस्के, श्री नरेश मस्के, नो, श्री मणिकम टेगोर.
Thank you, sir. The government's own reply admits lacks of compliance, core level counterfeit listings, and repeated seizures by the Bureau of Indian Standards. The Central Consumer Protection Authority has even ordered recalls of unsafe products. Yet, instead of strict enforcement, the government is relying on voluntary compliance and self-declarations by the platforms. Sir, consumers are still receiving fake products, grievance systems are reduced to automated responses. My simple question is, sir, why is the government still allowing platforms like Amazon India to hide behind safe harbor? Will the government fix direct liability or continue to protect platforms while customers suffer, sir?